Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best 6 brawlers currently inside of the meta. So last time I actually uploaded this video was 3 or 4 weeks ago. That was when the update just dropped and I didn't really have a clear understanding of the meta. It was more of like a prediction video, but right now, after scrimming a lot with the new brawler Ashe, I feel like I've got a much better understanding of the metas. So we're going to be diving into that one, but just before we get into today's video, make sure you're using the create code in the shop to pick up these amazing offers in the store. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Alright guys, so jumping into the 6th best brawler currently inside of Brawl Stars. Yeah, I still got this one right, Mortis. So Mortis for me is a top 6 brawler in the meta. I feel like you can basically use him pretty much everywhere, and even when you face off against your hard counters, you're still going to have a decent matchup. So I'm not really concentrating too much. I just get completely wrecked in that first interaction. But yeah, as I was saying, Mortis absolutely crazy right now, especially considering that you basically have 2 star powers on him. Yeah, definitely in need of some sort of nerf. Definitely Creepy Harvest for me has to be nerfed, or Cold Snake has to be obviously buffed or something, because there's just a clear disparity between the 2 star powers again. This just feels like it's going to be forever until Mortis has 2 balanced star powers, right? I don't think there will ever be a time where he has 2 balanced star powers. So I'm dashing onto the wall twice. I'll just leave that in there. You guys can have you can clip me on Twitter and do whatever you want with that. Yeah, straight painful. I know a lot of memes are gonna come from that, the wall dashing clip, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Mortis is absolutely insane in this meta. I've seen banned so much inside of scrims a lot of times. Okay, that was a nice goal from Ems as well. We're kind of getting wrecked in this game. We're kind of getting wrecked. But as I was saying, like a lot of times in scrims we do ban Mortis, or like the enemy team bans Mortis just because of how strong he is, even when facing off against hard counters. So B's not going to be able to score that. Kind of knew that one weren't going in. I mean, this Sandy is mad, but he hasn't even got a super, I don't believe, in like 1 minute. Okay, yeah, everyone's angry at me, all right? Everyone's angry at me. I know I messed up. But just watch this team wipe. I'm going to absolutely destroy these guys. So just to M's left. Okay, I missed my bats, but we should be able to score here. Okay, so yeah, we're playing really, really bad with Mortis. I'm still making it work. It just goes to show you can be the worst Mortis in the world like me and still be pretty dominant inside of the game. So if I actually change my bats a little bit there, could have maybe scored here. Let's see if we can take down the M's just to be left. We do get hit with a 3k, but really they should be scoring that. So we are able to score after all of the angry facing at me. We managed to win that game. So that's going to be the first game right there. Number 6, Mortis. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys. So now heading into the 5th best brawler currently inside of the meta, we have Buzz. So Buzz still absolutely insane in this meta, and especially if you pair it with like a Byron or a Poco, any sort of healer, Buzz is going to be absolutely insane. So gonna get countered a little bit there by the Daryl roll, but yeah, as I was saying, like learn off every single matchup, Buzz is going to be pretty much good against, just literally because of the stun, and especially if you have the eyes sharp star power, you're going to be able to chain stuns so easily. It's so hard to actually counter this brawler. Again, even if you have to like tank counters, it's just going to be so hard to stop the chainers. So we're able to get the chainer onto Daryl there, and you just see straight away I'm onto my next super. And even if we miss that one, we're probably going to get our super like straight the way back. He does an insane amount of damage. You can use him on pretty much like every single mode as well. So hopefully we're able to score this past the Daryl. I mean, if Mortis just dashed in there, even if I died, probably could have scored there. But you can see again, I'm already close to my super, and even when these guys are respawning, I'm charging my super off them. So I'm going to go in for the stun play here. Managed to get the Poco. This should be a goal, I'm hoping. Again, we can just stun the ball and score. So you just see that. So stun effects is one of the most broken things inside of a game. Like the slows, the stuns are such powerful aspects of Brawl. So we're just going to hide behind a wall here. Let Ball try and make the play, and we should be able to stun Daryl in time to save this. Okay, they've just got way too much healing there. So unfortunately, we haven't got literally any tank counter here, but yeah, overall just so strong. I've seen him basically being used in every single game mode, but most of the time again like paired with the tanks. So unfortunately we probably are going to lose this one. We just didn't have the combo to take him down. But Buzz, you guys probably know already, absolutely insanely strong brawler inside of this meta. So that's going to be the 5th best brawler. Let's hop into number 4. All right guys, so jumping into the 4th best brawler currently inside of the meta, you guys might be really surprised by this one, but I think it's Leon. So Leon right now is absolutely insane, and it all has to do with this gadget. In the scrims right now, I see again a lot of teams banning this brawler because on certain maps this gadget is just completely broken. It's so hard to deal with. You're just going to be able to feed his super so much easier. And again, I'm trying to think of like the best maps for it. You got like hot zone, basically every single hot zone map this gadget is insane on. Same with gem grab as well. Leon was already okay in gem grab, and with this gadget you can give it invisibility to your mid and to yourself. It's just so easy to chain. It's so unpredictable to know where Leon is. Absolutely insane right now. So I'm not really doing too much here. I'm just mainly just trying to explain how strong he is, but I'm sure you guys probably know now, especially in Power League as well. Been seeing him used so much, and it's just all about the cycling of supers. So not too many balance changes ago, they actually buffed it, so Leon got his super much quicker. And I just knew after maybe like a few adjustments, maybe after a good second gadget, I think I said this quite a lot, I could feel like Leon would be like one of the best brawlers in the game, and I feel like he's definitely top 6. Maybe overrated him a little bit at number 4, but I just still think he's just so incredibly strong. Whenever I face off against him, he's always just hard carrying the enemy team. For example, like I can think of like Cursed right now, hyping him up, but he's one of the best Leons in the world. And just when I play him on Hot Zone, it's just so unpredictable to know like what he's doing or where like Leon is, because basically, like the best way to play Leon for me is to always be unpredictable. So you don't always want to go down one lane. You want to go mid, you want to go left, you want to go right, you want to literally go all 3 lanes, which normally with most brawlers you don't really want to do that. You want to just go after your best matchup, but for me, Leon, you can just take note of every single matchup. So Mortis should be able to score here, and we're able to win this game. So yeah, Leon for me, just absolutely insane. Not really many brawlers in this meta that actually counteract his just playstyle, because you've got his gadget, you've got his star power, you've got his invisibility. He can take down people at range really well. He's just an absolute beast in this meta. So that's going to be the 4th best. Let's hop into number 3. All right, guys, so jumping into the 3rd best brawler currently inside of Brawl Stars, we have Byron. So Byron is a bit of a weird one, right? So you guys probably wondering, like, Byron hasn't had any like huge buffs. Like, how's he even became like maybe like a middle brawler, top 20 to the 3rd best brawler in the game? But Byron for me is just so good at everything right now. Obviously, you can just tap your lane a few times, they can just go up and win their lane, but just overall, like, both star powers are really viable. Melee's right now is an insane counter to like healers. There's a lot of healing in this meta, as you guys probably know. There's a lot of Byron, like Byron and Ashe. There's just Byron everywhere basically, and Poco everywhere. So the Melee star power is a really good counter to this. So that's probably one reason why you see Byron used so much. But I just feel like near enough on every single game mode you can actually have a Byron, and you're not really going to get countered too much, right? What really counters Byron? I think the only big counters to Byron are like throwers, and you can't really go throwers too much in this meta because of how dominant brawlers like Mortis or Bulls or Ashe. There's just a lot of aggro brawlers in this type of meta. So Byron's just really that good counter pick. He's just really good against everything, really balanced. He's strong on game modes like Brawl, game modes like Gem Grab. Literally everywhere I'm seeing Byron right now, and I don't actually see Byron being banned too much. I don't think he's that much of a toxic brawler. We're going to lose that game, unfortunately, but I don't really care too much about winning on ladder. But yeah, Byron right now, I'm using him basically all of the time in scrims. I would say when Byron's not banned, I'm probably the one playing Byron. I would say at least 60% of the time. Just one of those brawlers where you could just put into any team comp and you know you're going to do well with. So Byron, absolutely insane in this meta at number 3. Let's hop into number 2. All right, guys, so jumping into the second best brawler currently inside of Brawl Stars, no surprises again, we have Belle. So just everything about Belle right now, just insanely strong. Nothing really changed from the last nerf from her. They only just slightly nerfed her positive feedback star power, which really didn't do anything. She just got a really good amount of damage. She has really good versatility. Her her gadget, she only has one gadget obviously. Her gadget is really strong, especially in game modes again like Gem Grab or like Bounty when you've got the lead, or just down basically every single lane. You just pop that gadget and you just know you're going to get a free kill for the majority of the part. Especially again if you got like the lead and an enemy team's having to walk into those gadgets, it's going to be so painful. You know at one point the enemy's going to walk into it. So again, I'll probably put my gadget here, so if I lose control, the enemy's going to eventually go over here and we should be able to take them down and regain control really easily. I'll say this gadget probably is top 6 inside of a game right now, and another main reason why Belle is so strong. So yeah, Belle just good everywhere right now. I don't really see many game modes or maps where she's not being used on, and if she's not being used, someone's trying to counter in some way, whether you go like Pipe or whether you go like a thrower to try and counter Belle. It's just too strong at everything right now, and especially in game modes like Siege as well, you can just put Belle in your composition. You've got that super for defense, and there's basically not going to be a time where the enemy's going to get much damage, because the amount how quickly the boss actually gets melted when that super is on the boss is insane. It really is absolutely insane. I feel like there should be like a time limit on the mark, especially on Brawlers as well. Like I feel like whenever I'm marked with Belle, I just know I'm going to die in like a flash. It's just so painful. Somehow that Leon doesn't save that. Okay, his ankles get completely broken, but yeah, no real reason again to just keep waffling on about Belle, because we know how strong Belle is. Nothing's changed about her whatsoever, and she's still so dominant in meta. It kind of leads me to as to question, like, why have they not really nerfed Belle? It's been such a long time since she's been added to the game. And I think she's been literally top 6 in the meta, most of the time top 3 in the meta since release. So kind of painful to think how strong Belle is. She's just good at literally everything right now. Unfortunately, I get taken down, but Leon is able to clutch up in the end and win. So that's going to be second best brawler in the game right now. Let's hop into number 1. Alright guys, so moving into the best brawler currently inside of Brawl Stars, we have Ashe. So I just realized as I was recording this, like, Ashe is at 40 trophies. I need to actually push him. I'll be working on that the next few days. But yeah, Ashe right now, absolutely insane. You might be wondering, well, if he's only at 40 trophies, well, how do you know he's strong? Well, basically, I know he's completely broken when literally every single team I'm facing off against in scrims and just in competitive right now, either he's played every single game, every single map, or he's just straight up banned. Ashe is just crazy, and it's mainly with a healer in the composition, so normally you're going to be running like a Byron or a Poco or something like that. And the reason why it's so strong is that you're literally getting healed whilst having the rage as well. You're dealing like 2k per shot. You've got his super constantly just wasting people's ammo. You've got his gadget that can just heal up to 3.5k at any given time. He has like nearly 7k base HP. Just everything about him is insane. So I think the main thing about him is his movement speed. The fact that you can just close the gap when you're raged up is just absolutely insane, and the amount of damage he can do, he can basically like 2-tap so many different brawlers inside of a game right now. So sorry, the gameplay is not that exciting. If you want to see some more Ashe gameplay, you literally see my video a few videos ago. I think I explained as to why it's so broken. You must have saw in the gameplay how crazy it is. So I think Ashe on its own is decent if played correctly, definitely like a top 10 brawler on its own. But when we've got like a Byron or Poco behind him, he's absolutely broken. By far the best brawler in the game. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.